Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be going through the whole process of setting up my shallow tank aquascape. I've been really enjoying the creative process of creating all these new hardscape layouts. I'm sure you've seen in my recent posts. Today I'm going to be going through the whole process of setting up the hardscape and why I've set it up this way, through to the planting and what type of plants I'm using, and then finally filling up the tank and showing you a little bit of the final product at the end. So I really hope you enjoy the video. Remember to leave a comment for me and tell me what you think. Like the video, share if you can, and I hope you enjoy it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So to start the hardscape layout, we're placing down this river wood. I got this from Riverwood Aquatics in the UK. Big shout out to Pete if he's watching. He's got an amazing shop. I'm also using these black lava rocks from Strideways. It's a new company. They're really good. Check them out if you can as well. So yeah, basically using this wood and rock to create this sort of arc style shape with these overlapping pieces of wood that kind of give it like a rib structure in a way. You know, if you like thinking about your ribs in your body, this would be sort of like similar to that kind of idea, whereas all the wood kind of goes in one direction and it all kind of flows from the top left hand corner down to the right, as well as having this kind of arc shape, which makes it kind of unique as well. I think, especially for me, being that I haven't actually tried something like this before. Adding little details like little small rocks or gravel can really help you create a more interesting, more detailed hardscape layout. So here we can see the final hardscape layout here. To finish off the hardscape layer, I'm using some zip ties here. This is just to create one big structure, which makes it easier for my maintenance actually, but also in the initial process of filling the tank, sometimes the wood can actually float, and we find that this is a bit frustrating at the start, so by zip tying everything together it's a lot easier to make everything sink. One big rock on top and it pretty much that's it, it's the job done. Here I'm actually cutting off the zip ties to try and make it, you know, not visible obviously. This drill was just so I can get one of the zip ties in a certain direction. To start off with the planting, I'm using some Anubias Nana Mini and also some Anubias Bonsai. I tried to put these Anubias in areas that I think look natural. If you think about in nature, you wouldn't actually find the roots of, or the plants on the actual exposed roots where the water has flown over. You would kind of find the plants inside the cracks, inside the crevices of these wooden structures. So that's why I kind of place these. I don't use any glue or any sort of thread or anything like this. Sometimes I might, but I prefer to avoid it because I think it looks more natural if you don't. And I'm using the Anubias in the lower sections of this aquascape because it does prefer lower light levels. Here I'm adding another plant. It's a Bucephalandra mini needle leaf. I think it comes from the Dennerley range of plants. I got it ages ago and it's been growing in one of my old tanks. This one is actually another one called needle leaf, but it's a fern. It's a microsorm fern. We're just going to go through a couple of the extra plants I'm using. This is Bucephalandra Godzilla. This one is Bucephalandra Cherish, which is quite a rare plant. This one is a red lotus. It's going to be quite cool, I think, in this scape. This one is Hygrophila pinnatifida, quite a fast growing plant. And here we have the plants added, but there is one more thing to add. The last thing I'm going to be putting on is this Ricardia moss. It's actually a liverwort, which is a bit different to moss, but we won't get into specifics. Here I'm trying to put this into the cracks once again of the wood, using just my fingers just to push it into these holes, areas in between the wood and the rocks and things like this. Once again, I'm not using any glue, I'm not using any kind of tying mechanism like some thread or anything like this. I try to avoid these things because I find that it does look a lot more natural if you just try and put it into the cracks where it would be naturally. If you ever look down like a stream, and if you've ever looked down to the roots of the trees flowing into the stream, you never find any like moss or anything growing on the actual roots. It's always in between. It's always in between. In this little flyover, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. It looks more natural when everything's pushed into the cracks inside the wood. I really like this look. Here we're finally on to the filling process. Filling with RO water, I'm remineralizing with salty shrimp GHKH+, like I do normally. There's some good, nice little slow motion B-roll shots in here as well for you. But it's just simple, filling the tank. This is one of the most rewarding parts of it. But I guess towards the end it was kind of cloudy. The tannins from the wood kind of leached, so I have put some Circum Purigen in the filter, which helps me remove some of the tannins over time. I'll be doing daily water changes in the first week, and then every second day in the second week, every third day in the third week, and then from there on every once a week basically, just like I would do with any other tank. Here I'm adding my CO2 art regulator to the system. I've got it running on a soda stream, and this is the Aqua Rio diffuser. Really nice little diffuser, tiny little bubbles. So I really hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments what you think of the new tank, and if you liked the video, then let me know what you thought of the video. I haven't really posted anything like this before on Instagram. So don't forget to keep up with my daily posts. I'm going to be putting out some more daily posts on this tank and how it progresses in the future. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye guys.